Okay, our next lesson is 11.5. We're going to be working on box and whisker plots. So think of the reason why they name it this is you actually create a box and then it's going to have little lines that go off. So it kind of looks like a cat with whiskers coming out. Again, we're working just with data, the different ways that we can show it, display it, whatever. So we want to go through the steps of box and whisker plots first. Our first step is always going to be to number in order. So put your numbers in a numerical order, the information that they give you. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to find the lowest and the highest numbers. So just like with that stem and leaf, you want to find the lowest number, you want to find the highest number, okay? And then we're going to find the median. Remember, your median number is the one that's right in the middle. So if you have an even number of numbers, you are going to find the mean or the average between those two that you find in the middle to get the median. Then once you have the median, you have the lowest, you have the highest, you have the median. Then you're going to look at the lower half of the information and find the median of that. And then look at the upper half and find the median of that. So I want you to write these steps down, number your information in order, find the lowest and the highest numbers, find your median, and then look at the lower half, find that median, look at the upper half, find that median. So we're going to take the information, the numbers that they gave you on page 655. So this is, was it heights of suspension bridges, okay, or lengths of them, whatever. So I already put them in order. Your lowest number is 1158, your highest number is 1991. So what we're going to do with that is we're basically creating what looks like a timeline. So we're going to put your lowest number here, 1158, and then I'm going to draw a line just because I need to make it nice and neat. So we're going to go ahead and draw a line from there to the end, go back to my thing, and I'll make a point at 1991. Now, this is 10 bridges. This information represents 10 bridges. So I know my middle is going to be right there in between the two, 1377 and 1385. So the average between those two, we add them together, 1377 plus 1385, and then we divide it by 2, and we'd get 1381. So 1381, now I need to put that on my timeline. It's going to be a little closer to 1158 than it would be to 1991. So I'm going to go ahead and put that there, 1381. Okay, now I look at my lower half. My lower half of information has 5 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my median would be 1280. 1280 of the median of the lower half, I'm going to actually plot that. 1280. And then my median of my upper half is going to be that 1490, and that's going to be closer to 1381. So I'm going to go 1490. Now, I should have 5 bits of information. I have the lowest number, I have the highest number. This is called the lowest extreme or the lower extreme, upper extreme. This is my median, and then I have this is called the lower quartile. So it's the median of the lower half. The median of the upper half is an upper quartile. Now that I have 5 plots on there, I create a box with this as my middle, and the right-hand side is my upper quartile, the left-hand side is my lower quartile. I created a box. Now it looks like a box with whiskers. So a box and whisker plot. I'm going to go ahead and look at this information. So these are numbers that I found on page 656. This happens to be exercise times for Ming. So it asks you to do a double box and whisker. All that means is I do one box and whisker above another box and whisker, and I put them just next to each other. So I'm going to go ahead and use the same information. I already put it in numerical order. Your book doesn't give it to you that way. So that is your first step, numerical order. Lowest is 15, highest is 35. So I'm still going to go ahead and I'm going to plot my 15. I'm going to draw a line so that I can plot my 35. So I have 35, I have 15. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so again, my middle is going to be between those two. That's kind of easy to find out. I see that if I added 24 and 26, divided it by 2, I get 25. So that's going to be my median is 25. Now, if this is my lower half, my median here is 23. That's going to go very close to this 25. And then my median here is 30. It's going to go directly in between 25 and 35. I do need to label all 5 of those numbers. So let's go ahead and go through my steps. My first step was to number in numerical order. My second step was to do the lowest and the highest, so that's my lower extreme, my upper extreme. I found my median of the whole information, so that's my 25. And then I take this lower half, find that median, which is my lower quartile, that's 23. Then I found the median of the upper half, which was 30, that's my upper quartile. Now I have all 5 numbers written on the timeline and plotted on the timeline. Then I can create my box, and I have a box and whisker. So hopefully that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions. I will talk to you soon. Good luck.